you okay?
Here, just get your bearings for a second, okay? Are you okay? Are you good? Are you scared? Your left shoulder?
Yep.
Okay. She said she fell on her
Yeah.
left shoulder. How about hips? Hips are good? Yeah. You want me to go get like a drink of water or something? Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you. Thanks. I'm gonna go. Tell your mom. Yeah.
This would have been a big step up.
I'm right here.
Game 2 in Blaine at the Super Rink. We have Cottage Grove coming out in green. Eden Prairie is about to hit the ice here. Haven't quite seen them yet, but I'm sure they'll be on their way. Sorry if I got a weird angle here. I like to talk semi-quietly so that not everybody has to hear me. There is, they've stopped the time because Eden Prairie hasn't been there. There's going to be 4 minutes of warm-up time once EP gets out there. Not out there yet. All right, Eden Prairie now heading onto the ice. Ready to get going. 4 minutes of warm-up time for game 2. Eden Prairie won the first game versus Blaine 8-2. I was speaking with Coach Jastro while we were at the team event here, and he was thinking that this one had the best chance of being the best team we'll see in pool play. And we'll see if he's ultimately right. First time Eden Prairie's gotten to wear their white jerseys. We've been the away team every single game so far. So they're getting to try out their whites for the first time. Let's hope they have the same success in whites as they do blacks. Eden Prairie is currently 5-0-1 on this season, the mix between scrimmage and now this tournament. Don't have a ton of information on Cottage Grove, although we believe that they are 3-1 in their tournament and scrimmage play. Exhibition play too. Few retractions from the last game. Naturally, everything I do is unofficial. I kind of try and keep stats along the way. Just the shots on goal switches. In the first game, there were 17 shots on goal by Blaine and 23 shots on goal by Eden Prairie. I had those as 21 and 20 respectively, so the official scorers saw it a little differently than I did. That is A-okay. Doing our best out here. Team's looking quick and ready to go after lunch. Out together as a team. There's 1 minute left on the warm-up clock, and then we'll get going. Right. The refs are calling for teams to start putting those pucks away. Warm-up time is over. We'll get started the moment everything's kind of situated and ready to go. Cottage Grove's over here on the left side in green. Eden Prairie is in white, wearing their whites for the first time this year. Coaches piled together, ready to go. It's okay. It's all right to go that way.
Yeah, no.
Coach Steve Jastrow getting the team pumped up. patented paycheck
Back to the Super Ring Spectacular.
cheer going on here, getting them all ready.
Today's Sport B2
Cottage
matchup
Grove
features
is
Eden Prairie Red versus Cottage
coming out on the
Grove.
ice. They're awaiting Eden Prairie in white.
So let's play hockey.
Cottage Grove won their first game, 6-3 earlier today. So both teams entering this game 1-0 for the tournament. Connolly taking the faceoff. Fetzer, Jastro, Wilkins, and Sullivan on the ice with them. Connolly gets his stick on it, moves it forward to Cottage Grove's defenseman. The defenseman clear it out, and Tommy Sullivan back to the corner to go get it. And icing is called to start. We'll be taking the face-off down on the Eden Prairie offensive zone on the far side. No change in personnel, naturally. Connolly to do it all over again. Fetzer and Jastro near the net, and Sullivan and Wilkins on the far side. Connolly ready to go. Puck drop. Connolly fighting for it. Cottage Grove ends up getting their sticks on it, but Wilkins takes it away. Wilkins gets around 1-2, has an open shot opportunity, and miss. Kicks through the goalie. Ends up in Emerson Fetzer's hands, and he pokes it in for the rebound goal. Fetzer may have just won himself a Waggle hat there. We'll see. To me, that's an assist by Wilkins getting through. Emerson Fetzer putting it away. Eden Prairie up 1-0. Let taking the face off here. Narens ends up with it. He moves it forward. He moves it forward in the offensive zone. Gets into the middle of the ice. He dances around with it a little bit. Shoots it back out to Sievertson, the defenseman. Sievertson takes a long shot towards the goal. Gets ricocheted off into the corner. Ishins now behind the net, chasing down the green jersey, putting some pressure on him. Schiebel gets it before the blue line, takes a long high shot, and saved by the goalie. Puck frozen. We'll be taking the face-off in the near circle here. Connolly back on the ice with Fetzer, Jastro, Sullivan, and Wilkins. Connolly gets it. He moves around. He takes a big shot, and it is saved by the goalie there. Connolly, nice face-off work right now. Everybody stays back on the ice. We go at it again. Down, gets knocked towards Fetzer. Jastro pushes it towards Connolly. Connolly now in the corner. He's battling. Connolly gets it. He moves it behind the net. Loses track of the puck along the boards. Cottage Grove gets it, and they lose control of it now. Fetzer moves it towards the center of ice. It gets errant pass there, but Wilkins tracks it down, moves it behind the net. Fetzer picks it back up. Again, attempts to launch it towards the center of the ice, right in front of the net, and nobody there to pick it up. Sullivan with the long shot gets knocked by a Cottage Grove player before it's able to get to the net. No shot on goal. Puck is cleared into the Eden Prairie defensive zone. They're off for it. Sullivan there to pick it up. Sullivan with lots of room. He's quick. He gets by one Cottage Grove player. He gets by two Cottage Grove players. Does a little bit of dancing, gets poke checked away from him. Ishins on the ice. He gathers it, moves it towards Fetzer, who loses control of it to a green jersey. Cottage Grove bringing it into their zone, but it gets knocked away. Lots of white jerseys there to defend that puck. Fetzer's got it. He's going to move it into the offensive zone. Fetzer loses control of it. Only one on the offensive zone. He was doing that alone at this point. Ishins pushes it back forward. Emerson there to go chase it down. It ends up with Jastro. Jastro with a low shot. Pushed away by the goalie. Led has it in the far boards in the corner. Ishins there with it. Gathers it. Pushes it. Ooh, Narens almost came in for a shot, but it was knocked away by the Cottage Grove defense. Let right there. Gets saved. Cottage Grove moves it forward on a pass. Errant pass gets knocked away, ends up in the corner. Schiebel there to track it down along with Sievertson. Schiebel takes it behind the net. Schiebel moves it around to the far boards over towards Wilkins. Wilkins wasn't able to quite get it. Cottage Grove up with it. Tries to move it into their offensive zone. Couldn't make anything happen. Cottage Grove with the poke check away from Narens. And double zeros with the Wolfpack right there. Takes a shot on goal. Eddie there to stop it. Takes another one. Sievertson there, stops it before Eddie. No shot on goal. Sievertson moves it up towards Narens. Narens taking it down the ice. Moves around one player. Takes it to the offensive zone. Connolly falls down into the boards while he's chasing after a puck. Sievertson there to track it down. Pushes it up against the glass. Couldn't quite get it past Cottage Grove at this point in time. Schiebel ends up with it. He's in the center of the ice. Takes a low shot at the goal. Couldn't quite put it in. Wilkins with it. Moves it to the corner. Cottage Grove clears the puck. And it's going to be icing. Moving on back. Connolly there to take the face off. We got Sullivan, Jastro, Fetzer, and Ishans on the ice with him. Connolly's been really aggressive on his face-offs this year and had a lot of success so far. He ends up winning this one with it ending up in Fetzer's stick. Cottage Grove takes it away. Emerson goes back and challenges. Poke checks it away from Cottage Grove before they can make any advancement. Ends up back in the Cottage Grove defensive corner on the left side. Jastrow chasing it down, back over to Fetzer. Fetzer moves it forward. Gets by our defenseman. We got good opportunity by Cottage Grove. They've got a pass over here. Eddie right there. They probably pass to the corner, but nobody there, nobody home to put it away. No shot on goal. Eden Prairie clears the zone. And we got icing. We'll have a face-off here on the defensive side. Seven minutes left in the first period. Eden Prairie 1, Cottage Grove 0. Lett is taking the face-off. Ishans, Schiebel, and Sievertson there to defend Eddie. We got Narens on the far side. Lett gets a stick on it. The Cottage Grove challenging. Eden Prairie ends up coming up with it. Ishans dancing down the ice. Got two guys to his left and right. He moves to the outside. Attempts a pass, but it gets knocked away by Cottage Grove. Into the corner. Lett has it. It's behind the net. He's moving it to the far corner at this point. Challenged by Cottage Grove. Couple players. Passes it out. Hits a skate. And Narens to go chase after it. Moves it out to Sievertson. Sievertson attempts to push it towards the goal. Not on target. Off to the far right. Ishans there to battle along with Lett. Lett moves it out to Cole. Cole swing passes it over. Sievertson has lots of ice. Takes a good shot at it and couldn't put it in. Knocks off the goalie's blocker. We got a wide open ice. Sievertson trying to chase him down for the back check. Steals it away. Way to go, Sievertson. Good job. He moves it around. Sievertson tracking it back down. He moves it forward to the opposite zone. Can't quite get it fully cleared. They push it back. Headed towards Eddie. And we got to stop. Puck frozen. Probably could have pushed it out and kept it going, but at this point, we'll take this face off in the corner. Connolly taking the face off. Jastro. Lett. Sullivan. No, that's Wilkins, sorry. And Fetzer on the ice. Fetzer has it. He pushes it along the boards back towards the Cottage Grove defense. They try a swing pass. They lose control of it. Wilkins chasing it down. We've got Connolly now. They're fighting for it. Ends up in the Eden Prairie zone. Jastrow picks it up, does a couple dances, did some moves with it, and ends up pushing against the boards. Jastrow, hard attempted pass along the boards, gets hit, but Connolly comes up with it, moves it into the offensive zone. Cottage Grove steals it away, passes it up, it gets trapped along the boards. Both Cottage Grove and Eden Prairie fighting for it. It ends up back in Cottage Grove's defensive zone in their possession. Jastrow there to pick it up. Goes from the corner. He takes it behind the net and then shoots it along the boards the other way over to Fetzer. Fetzer there to pick it up. Cottage Grove gets it, attempts a light pass. Fetzer loses control of it along the way. Wilkins has the puck. And Fetzer there, taking a shot, goes wide left. Led over there challenging. The puck's still sitting on the ice right where it was. Sullivan now has open space. Hits off of big number 62 Cottage Grove's elbow there after a hard shot. A shot out to Jastrow. Jastrow ends up attempting a long pass. Gets popped up in the air. It's at center ice now. Cottage Grove battling for the puck. Got a couple Eden Prairie players here and a couple Cottage Grove players. We'll see who wins. See if Cottage Grove can get a shot off. And Eddie with the save. There's a fight out front. Saved by Eddie. All right. Amongst the play, there's a fight in front of the net, protecting Eddie, with Cottage Grove players standing right over him. They send Eden Prairie's player to the penalty box after the scuffle. They have a 1.5 minute roughing penalty. Eden Prairie on the penalty kill right now. Cottage Grove takes a shot opportunity, can't quite get through. Takes another shot, Eddie right there. Hits him in the chest and he covers it up. Eden Prairie 1, Cottage Grove 0. Can't tell who's currently taking the face off. It looks like it was Let. Narens has it. He's moving it down the ice. Loses it towards the boards. Attempts to go pick it up. It ends up falling down. We're coming back with it. Severson picks it up. Nice play by Severson to break that up. We've got Let. He's now moving the puck down the ice. Good control. Gets one around it. Good minimum good waste of time here to make sure that we've got possession. Severson now pushes it against the boards. Narens goes and grabs it. He flings it around to the corner. It slides behind the net. Cottage Grove there to retrieve it. 36 seconds left with Jastrow in the penalty box. Severson battling. We got all 4 of our white jerseys back, ready to go to defend. Schiebel ends up with it. Cottage Grove now challenging him along the boards. He loses control. Fetzer picks it up, tries to do a short little pass towards Connolly. We got 3 guys all in the same space. We're going to have to separate a little bit, I think. And Fetzer keeps it on the offensive side. Connolly picks it up. He moves around to Fetzer. Fetzer takes a short little shot. It goes wide left. Cottage Grove moving the puck down the ice. And penalty kill there, number 1 for the game. They're with Jastrow now coming back on the ice. He may have been replaced by Schiebel. I think he was. And icing the call here. 2 minutes left in the first period. Eden Prairie 1, Cottage Grove 0. Connolly taking the faceoff. Jastrow, Fetzer, Sullivan, and Wilkins on the ice with him. Moves over towards Wilkins' zone. Wilkins goes and chases it in the corner. Pops out. Eden Prairie chasing it down, gets their stick on it. That's her right there, but couldn't quite take a shot. Ends up out near the blue line. Cottage Grove now center ice along the boards. Eden Prairie comes up with it. They move it back towards the offensive zone, keeping control of the puck. Puck sliding pass. We've got some back and forth movement here. Puck pops up. Wilkins gets a stick on it, moves it back towards center ice. And they are offsides. We'll be taking that face off here near the blue line. Let's take the face off. Ishins, Narens, Sullivan, and Jastro on the ice. Let ready to go, gets his stick on it. Cottage Grove ends up winning that face-off, but Let ends up intercepting it along the way. Walt has it, goes along the far side, moves it to the corner. Cottage Grove consistently battling him the entire way he's carrying that puck. He ends up losing control, ends up towards Narens. Narens couldn't track it down. Now back towards the defense with Jastro. Jastro and Let now has it. Ishins behind the net, ends up falling down. Let puts a shoulder into Cottage Grove's player. Challenges it, ends up with the puck, but now taken away. Cottage Grove coming down, 3-on-2. Jastro challenge, and poke checks it away. We'll reset that offense with Cottage Grove. They've got it out on the defensive side, pushes it towards the left corner. Jastro has it. He's defending behind the net. Ends up bouncing off of his shin guard. Eddie Narens with the puck. He dances between two guys, and that is the end of the first period. End of the first period. Eden Prairie was 7 shots on goal, 1 going in. Cottage Grove has 3 shots on goal, none going in. The goal by Emerson Fetzer off of Eddie Wilkins' assist that went through the goalie's pads. "30 seconds remains in the intermission here, and we'll get started with the second period in no time. Good crowd here by Eden Prairie cheering on their team. Connolly's going to be taking the face-off. We've got Fetzer, Schiebel, Wilkins, Sievertson on the ice with them. Eddie's headed out towards net. Getting ready. He's going to look forward. They're going to check that he's ready. He says yes. Cottage Grove goalie says yes. Everybody's ready to go beginning the second period. Cottage Grove pushes that towards their offensive zone. And Sievertson in the way, knocks it off of his skate, ends up going and chasing it down. Connolly carrying it into Eden Prairie's offensive side, ends up getting it poke checked away. I'm not sure who's hooking. We got a Cottage Grove hooking here by number 74. Eden Prairie now on the power play. Connolly taking that face off. Looks like no personnel changes at all here after the penalty. Eden Prairie playing with 10 total skaters here today with 1 goalie, and Cottage Grove looks like they got a gamut of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus the 5 on. Yes, please, thank you. 14 skaters for Cottage Grove, so they got an army here. shot by Connolly goes wide. No shot on goal. I was just given a cookie, so I feel like I am winning at life right now. That's all. Puck ends up with Sullivan in the far corner. He pushes it to the actual corner. Wilkins takes a backhanded shot, ends up getting popped up over the net. Sullivan now with it again. Gets it taken away. There is a breakaway opportunity here. Let's see if Jastrow can catch up. He cannot. And Addy gets in the way. Shot ends up headed back towards him, but Eden Prairie clears the zone. Cottage Grove to retrieve it along their blue line. Eden Prairie moves it towards Fetzer, who gets it and then loses it. It gets pushed back towards their defensive side. Sullivan now picking it up. He is bringing it down the ice. He's quick. We've got him 1-on-2. It's good odds. Ends up taking the shot. Gets knocked away. Tommy Sullivan with the missed shot there. Hard pass by Cottage Grove, attempted to clear their zone. They couldn't get it out of there. It ends up pushed back into the corner. Cottage Grove now behind their net. Wilkins there to battle it, keep it where it's at. Passed up to Gross with Cottage Grove. Getting swarmed by some white jerseys here. Can't quite get out of it. Fetzer there to take it away from him. Number 31 ends up retrieving it after ends up in front of the net. Didn't quite get to Eddie, so no shot on goal. Wilkins couldn't carry it into the offensive zone, pushed it to the corner, ended up behind the net. Cottage Grove goes and retrieves it. Ooh. I don't know what we're calling.
All right, we got advantage.
We have another hooking going on. Is that what's going on here? All right.
Let's go, Wolfpack!
Eden Prairie back on a power play. Number 94 taking one for hooking. And Cottage Grove launches one towards Ed. It is going to be icing. They'll be moving it back. 9.5 minutes to go in the second period. Eden Prairie 1, Cottage Grove 0. Taking the face off here in the corner by Lett. Sievertson, Schiedel, Eichens, and Narens on the ice. Let's see if they can cash in on one of these power plays here. Moves out towards Schiebel. Narens gets it. Narens goes around one. Holds on to it. Moves it to the middle. Wald has it. He had it. Ooh. Knocks off of a Cottage Grove player's shins. It ends up in the corner for another icing. We're going to bring it back. One minute left on the power play. Taking that face off on the far circle. Lett taking it. Sullivan now on the ice with Jastrow. Eichens and Narens still there. Lett bodies him away. Loses control of it back to Jastrow. Does a swing pass to Sullivan. Sullivan loses it. Takes a big shot. Ends up bouncing off of the Cottage Grove player. Sullivan keeps it here. He passes it over to Jastrow. Jastrow moving it forward. Jastrow whiffs on the pass. And Narens picks it up. Gets it poke checked away. Jastrow pushes it against the boards. Cottage Grove there to retrieve it. Jastrow to stop it. Moves it over to Eichens. Misses him wide. Eichens battling. He and the Cottage Grove ends up winning that battle. Ends up with Sullivan. Sullivan falls down. And three Eden Prairie players there to battle for the puck. Sullivan tosses it forward, but gets blocked and then moved back towards Jastrow. Jastrow has the puck. And number 11 with Cottage Grove bringing it down the ice. He is going wide. He's got a shot on Eddie. Eddie retrieves it, stops it. Frozen down on the Eden Prairie zone by Eddie Kunkel. They're going to have a face-off down on the left side. Connolly right there. Wilkins with him. Schiebel, Sievertson, and Fetzer on the ice. Connolly with the face-off ends up losing. There's Cottage Grove. Cottage Grove out on their near their blue line. He launches it forward. He gets it tipped. Eddie recovers here. They take another shot on goal. He stops that one too. Sievertson picks it up. He moves it forward, clears that zone. It's going to be icing. There you go. Moves back. 2 saves by Eddie on that. .51 Connolly taking the face-off again. We've got Schiebel and Wilkins and Sievertson on the ice with Fetzer on the far wing. Connolly battling for it. He ends up taking that one, moves it. He likes to move it forward right through the zone and passes it. Ends up with Wilkins. Wilkins with the hard shot in the corner, bounces off the goalie's pads. Fetzer there takes it away. We've got 51 attempting to get it in the middle. Ends up with Schiebel. Schiebel whips. We've got an Eden Prairie player on the ground and taken away by Cottage Grove. Sievertson putting a challenge on. And the shot goes wide right. Get it out of the middle, Connolly. Come on, kid. Move it over to the corner. There you go. Connolly gets it. He brings it towards the offensive side. Fetzer picks it up along the pass here. Connolly was a little offsides there. Some disgruntled Eden Prairie fans behind me. They weren't quite happy with it, but I don't know. I thought it was offsides. It is what it is. Let there to take the face-off. Narens, Eichens, Chastro, and Sullivan on the ice with them. Eichens gets it. He moves around 2 Cottage Grove players before it's just pulled away from him, those long sticks. Number 11 with Cottage Grove has the puck. He goes to the far side. And off sides, I believe. Six minutes, 30 seconds left in the second period. Face off here near the blue line on the Cottage Grove side. We've got a penalty that's going to get called. Apparently just falling down in today's world ends up being a tripping. Who knew?
No, Eddie just...
They're going to send Lett to the penalty box. Face off in the left corner. Eden Prairie 4-on-5 here. 1.5 minutes in the penalty box for Lett. Eichens is going to take this face off. It's on the ice and Eichens battles for it. Ends up going Cottage Grove's way. Eichens ends up getting it. He's moving it along the boards. Taken away by the defenseman. Does a swing pass. Naren's right there to try and take it away. But getting poke checked and moved all around. Ends up in Cottage Grove's hands. Naren's with it. Offsides. .17 seconds taken off of the penalty play there, the power play there by Eden Prairie. Cottage Grove with the numbers right now. Eden Prairie putting some fresh legs on the ice. Connolly, Fetzer, Sievertson, and Schiebel now coming out to join them. Eddie awaiting expectantly here. Connolly gets his stick on it. He moves it to the offensive zone, gets through to put a couple sticks, and just moves it to the corner. He's giving himself some time. Takes a shot here, ends up in Cottage Grove's goalie's mitt. Frozen on Cottage Grove's side. We'll take that face off. We've got the same crew on the ice. 1 minute left in the power play. Connolly loses this one. Cottage Grove with it. Fetzer battling the puck right now, using his speed. Challenging. Connolly along the boards. Gets a stick. Sievertson pushes it back. Connolly now with it. He moves it around. Number 21 tries to clear the defensive zone. Can't. Fetzer right there with it. Takes a shot at it and stops. Good job keeping in the offensive zone there. .35 seconds left on the power play for Cottage Grove. It's being taken down here on the Eden Prairie offensive zone. We've got Sullivan and Jastro coming back on the ice. Wilkins taking that face-off. Naren's right there. Sullivan down here. He pulls it around. Takes a nice pass up to Naren's. Naren's not able to control it, but goes towards the boards. Cottage Grove with the puck.
Let's go, Eddie. Come on.
And high shot. Eddie gloves it. All right. 15 seconds remaining on the power play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got too many guys out there. Who's got to come off? We've got too many guys. We've got Wilkins chasing himself off of the ice here. Naren's, Sullivan, Ishins, Jastrow with it. And we got a close shot, but goes far wide, or goes right.
Let's go, Eddie.
Sullivan moving around. Going to take a wide shot here. It goes wide left. Ishins chasing it down. Ends up with Jastrow. Jastrow pushes it back towards the corner. And that's the second penalty kill of the game here. Let chasing after Cottage Grove's player. Sullivan gets another one, takes another long opportunity there. It goes right. Cottage Grove's player loses control, ends up regathering himself, moves it towards their green jersey here, ends up back in the corner with Eden Prairie chasing it down. Ishins gets his skate in the way. We got some long six going.
What?
There you go. Sullivan takes it away. Slashing. All right, we're going back on penalty kill. Let's see how it goes. Naren's in the box for slashing. Connolly, Sievertson, Schiebel, and Fetzer on the ice. Stay focused, boys. 4.5 minutes to go. Naren's gets 1.5 minutes in the box.
Minor penalty assessed on Eden Prairie, 1.5 minutes for slashing.
Fetzer gets it, moves it along the boards. Connolly chasing it down. It gets rambled around in the corner there. Ultimately ends up near Eddie, but Sievertson pushes out towards center ice. Connolly challenging. He's got some speed. Let's see if he can get a shot. No, he just battles and battles. Moves out towards Fetzer. Fetzer fires one in far left. Connolly over there to retrieve it. Connolly moves it out to Sievertson. Sievertson takes a long one. Hits the post. It's safe. Connolly attempted to move one forward, but there was nobody in the middle of the ice there.
Go.
Fetzer's got it. Hay pushes into the offensive zone, goes around one player, loses control of it right behind the net. Score is 1-0. We have 4 minutes remaining in the second period. Goal scored so far is by Fetzer. Eden Prairie in the lead. Let takes a high shot, no shot on goal. Let out there challenging, puck ends up going into the defensive zone. Schiebel's just barely moving. He's going to apparently let that icing happen. And we'll be moving it back. There's 11 seconds left on the power play for Cottage Grove. Eden Prairie in white has 1. Cottage Grove in green has 0. 3 minutes left in the second period.
Go.
Let moves it out to Sullivan. Sullivan takes a large pass, gets launched up in the air, ends up behind the net. Cottage Grove retrieves it. They're moving it forward, and they got Wilkins chasing him down from the back. See if he can get that back check. They move on the far side. Sullivan gets in the way, pokes it away to the boards. Green passes it along to the far wing. Makes a Spin move, takes an opportunity, does not end up towards Eddie, goes wide right. Sullivan bringing it down the ice, gets around, well, nope. Poke checked away. Eddie's gonna cover this one up, freeze that puck. We'll get some fresh legs on the ice. Let to take the face off. Sievertson, Schiebel, and Narens in front of Eddie, protecting him. Far side, I think it's Eichens. Yep, Eichens on the far side. He ended up grabbing it, wrapped it around the boards. Ends up in the middle of the blue line on the defensive side. Narens takes it away, makes one move, loses control of it. Gets by him. Cottage Grove falls down. And Sievertson takes it away.
Nice.
Schiebel backs up, making sure that there's some defense there. If the puck popped out, Let has it passed over to Narens. Narens gets a big shot opportunity, bounces off the left side. No shot on goal. He just wound up. He wanted it, but it did not go in. All right, Cottage Grove bounces off. Narens gets it, gets around, but ends up back in Cottage Grove's hands. There, clear the zone here. Move it on out. Eichens fast. Couldn't come up with the puck. Cottage Grove does. Sievertson gets it. He comes across center ice. He's going to control it through the zone. Goes in the center. Gets around another Cottage Grove player. He's just dancing with that puck. Moves it out to the center. Launched up. Narens ends up with it. He's going to take a high shot. Goes over the net. Connolly takes it away. Pass forward to Wilkins, who could not retrieve that puck. Ends up passing it back out to Sievertson. Sievertson out there. Launches one forward. Gets tipped. Couldn't put it in. Nice tip over there by Wilkins. Fetzer has it. He's coming up with the puck. Bounces around. Nobody home. Nobody home. All right, puck ends up on the far side. Sievertson right there with it. He clears the zone. It moves out. Not in love with that. Not in love with that. But it is what it is. 8 seconds. We're coming back to the defensive zone. Looks like they're going to keep everybody on the ice. It's going to be on the far side here. 8 seconds. Connolly to take this face off. Sievertson, Schiebel, and Wilkins right there to stop it. Far side is Fetzer. Connolly gets a stick on it, moves it over to Fetzer. Fetzer hits the boards, doesn't quite go anywhere, but Connolly then wins that battle. Connolly moves it towards the offensive side, flips it over the boards. There's 1 second remaining. It's going to come back. Everybody stays back on here. Just need to waste 1 second. Puck goes down, and that's the end. Eden Prairie Eagles 1, Cottage Grove Wolfpack 0. We are going to begin the third period here in a matter of seconds, 50 of them to be exact. Shots on goal, we have 11 shots on goal by Eden Prairie. Plenty of opportunities, lots of wide lefts, wide rights, and over the nets at this point in time. Taking their shots. Shots on goal on Eden Prairie's goalie Eddie Kunkel is 8, all of them saved. Emerson Fetzer with the only goal with an assist by Eddie Wilkins in the first period. Second period was fully clean. All right, we'll see how those 10 skaters hold up for the third period. They've been battling so far. 3 penalty kills. They've had their opportunities to see if they can't start getting something in. He points over to Eddie Kunkel, who says he's ready. He's on the right side. Cottage Grove's goalie's getting towards his net. He says he's ready. We're gonna be dropping this puck here and soon. Let wins this face-off. He pushes towards center, ends up moving out towards the wing. Hits the corner, goes behind the net. Cottage Grove to retrieve it. Jastrow waiting for him. Oh, gets by Jastrow. Sullivan gets over there first. He backhand passes it along the boards. Cottage Grove retrieves it, flings it forward. Jastrow there to receive it. And he flings it back up towards Let. Let retrieves it. Let to control it right now. Ends up getting pushed down. Eddie Narens falls over him while he gets pushed down. I'm not sure what happened. Not fully convinced that's the appropriate call there either, but we'll take the power play while we can. Connolly taking the face off here. Wilkins on the right side. Fetzer on the left side. Schiebel and Sievertson out on defense. Connolly. Yeah. Puck just went past the blue line before Sievertson launched it towards the net. And everybody was offsides on Eden Prairie based off of that. And here we'll do the face-off again, a little bit further back. Connolly with it. Cottage Grove gets their stick on it first, pushes it towards Eden Prairie's defensive players. We've got Connolly now up front. Gets poke checked away towards the corner. Connolly chasing it down, puts his body into him. Good movement. And we're going to be even on the ice now. Face off here on the defensive zone.
Minor penalty assessed on Eden Prairie, 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Wilkins taking this face off. Fetzer right there. Moves across to the boards. Fetzer gets there quicker. Stopped by Schiebel, who's going to move it down the ice. See if he can't get around a couple players, give himself some open ice to move with. He takes a long shot, goes far right. Fetzer right over there. Moves it back towards Sievertson. Sievertson takes the long shot. Gets tipped by the Cottage Grove's own player. Ends up going left of the net rather than right. And we got another shot here by Wilkins. Wilkins there, and goalie is covering it up. Let, Narens, Jastrow, Sullivan on the ice. 4-on-4 for another 40 seconds, and then Eden Prairie will be on a penalty kill for 17 seconds after that. Sullivan takes a long, hard shot off to the right, and it misses. Cottage Grove bringing it down the ice. We've got two defensemen there. They're going to get it poke checked away, but it ends up there. Oh, yeah, and it goes wide right. No shot on Eddie. Takes a long shot. Eddie there to cover it up. Sullivan, Narens, Jastrow covering Eddie up right now. Let taking this face off. Let battling for it. Let comes away with it. He's moving it between some Cottage Grove players, being strong with that puck. Takes a wide shot. Narens getting his body in there. He's going to go chase it down. Cottage Grove pushes it towards the boards, but Jastrow gets in the way of it. Poke checks it away. Ends up with control. And it ends up along the boards while he was trying to pick it up. Cottage Grove comes away. Come on! What are we doing, boys? Sullivan ends up I think Sullivan didn't know where that puck was. He was trying to pick it up. He was like, where is it? They were able to move past him, but shot went wide. Long shot goes far left. Now Sullivan there. He takes a hard shot. Gets tipped. Puck's bouncing away. Walt's going chasing after it. Look at that speed. Walt puts it towards the net. Loses it. Walt around the net now. Sievertson swings it over to Schiebel. Schiebel defended right there. Gets moved away. Sievertson over to pick it up. No. Okay. Narens has it. He backhand passes it forward. Connolly there to go get it. He's got wide open ice. Let's see if he can't get one in. No, he recovers and it ends up behind the net. They pushed it over to their big number 62 on Cottage Grove. He's trying to move it down the ice. Sievertson in the way of it. He gets rid of that puck. Up to Walt. Walt passes it up to Connolly. He loses it. Walt right there takes a pass. Not in. Sievertson recovers. He's poke checking away. Fetzer there. That puck bounces around. Fetzer moves it into the offensive zone. Eichen's there to pick it up once Fetzer loses it, but then they lose it again. Cottage Grove ends up sending it to Wilkins. Now we've got numbers here. Wilkins goes wide. Oh, take that pass. Over to Jastro. Jastro moves it along the corner. Back towards Jastro. Seven minutes left in the third period. Cottage Grove gets it. Big lofted shot up, but looks like we're going to get a penalty on Sullivan. Penalty play here power play here for Cottage Grove. 7 minutes left to go, so Tommy Sullivan's going to be in the box for a minute and a half. Connolly's here in the right corner, taking the face off. There's battle. They're fighting for that puck. Fetzer ends up pushing it towards the board, towards Cottage Grove's defense. It gets tipped. Sievertson with it. Sievertson moving in space. Sievertson controlling it, pushes it towards the center of the ice. Connolly goes and attempts to put some pressure on him, gets around him. Cottage Grove moves it. Oh, that looked like either way. Sievertson's going to retrieve it here in the right corner. Sievertson moves it forward, gets kicked by Cottage Grove, ends up back in the corner. Sievertson battling. Hits the boards, gets launched, and stopped by Schiebel. Sievertson now moving it at the other side. And Connolly putting pressure on Cottage Grove's defense as they swing it toward the near boards. Connolly gets his stick on it. It bounces around a little bit. Oop, Eden Prairie and Connolly's now still chasing it down. Stuck in front of him. Eddie Kunkel in the way of that puck. And there it is. Saved by Eddie. And Eden Prairie gets it out of there. Sievertson in the way. And Connolly retrieves it. He pushes it along the boards over to the defense. Launched high in the air. Hits off Fetzer's head. Fetzer chasing it down. He pushes it forward. He's got a takes that shot. Take it away. Save. Two seconds left on the power play for Cottage Grove. Puck was frozen here. It looks like the refs are conversing, but no changes on any penalties that may have been assessed there. Let Let to take the face off. We've got Ishins near the net. Sievertson on defense, also near the net. Jastro on the ice. And Ishins right there. Out to Sievertson. And fourth penalty kill here by Eden Prairie on the game. Sievertson knocks it away. Sievertson pushes it towards the offensive zone in the corner and then gets himself off the ice. Ready to take a blow there.
Yeah.
All right, Let's battling, ends up falling down. Now Ishins going in there to help him out. Cottage Grove in the center of the ice. Jastro just waiting for the puck, pokes it away. Good patience by Jastro as he set it up over there. Jastro kicks it out towards the boards. Ishins right there. He's going to put some pressure on him, see if he can take it away. He's taking it away. Attempts to pass over to Narens. He collects it, does a backhand shot, not in.
What a play.
Good effort by Walton Narens there. Along the left boards, Let dances around two Cottage Grove players. He takes a high shot, bounces off the goalie's mask.
That hit right off his.
Ah, what?
There we go. Go. Go Eagles.
And Cottage Grove with a tripping. And we're going to be taking that face off in the offensive zone. Connolly taking that. Eden Prairie on the power play here. 1.5 minutes in the box for number 74 in green. 4 minutes to play. 1-0. 1 Eden Prairie, 0 Cottage Grove. Connolly gets it.
Minor penalty.
Knocked away. Looks like a reciprocal tripping by number 31 Wilkins. Looks like if you fall down in this game, you get a penalty. Connolly taking that face off with Fetzer, Schiebel, Sievertson right there. Connolly ends up taking it away. He's coming down the ice.
Stick with it.
And Sievertson gets in the way of that shot opportunity. Cottage Grove trying to get their sticks on it for another one. Couldn't quite put another shot up. Connolly bodying it up in the corner. And puck gets loose. Sievertson coming down the ice. He's going to carry it. Come on, boys. Go chase after him. Sievertson right there and goes wide right. My goodness. Come on. Connolly in the corner. Puck gets sent down the ice. Safe. It's safe. They're going to have to go retrieve it. Okay, Let picks it up. Bounces around one player. He gets a shot opportunity. Ends up hitting 38 with Cottage Grove. Retrieves it again. Hits the helmet of the goalie. Good effort by Let getting those two off. Ends up with Jaster. Jaster moves it forward. And Let was able to get back just in time to be able to pick it up. It's intercepted or stolen by Cottage Grove. Cottage Grove now on the attack. Cottage Grove moves around one Eden Prairie player. They're in the center of the ice. It ends up over here. It looks like it must be offsides. Eden Prairie 1, Cottage Grove 0. 2 minutes, 14 seconds left in the third period. Shea, let's take the face off here. Ishins, Sullivan, Narens, and Jastro on the ice. Sullivan comes up with it. He launches it along the boards. Aisha, it falls down. He pushes a little bit out of his own reach. He couldn't quite come back and get it. Let goes over in the corner, picks it up, shoots it behind the net.
Get it, Eddie!
Narens puts a stick on it, blocks it, but Cottage Grove able to get it out to their forwards here. He gets around one. Sullivan battling in the corner now. It's sent to the middle of the ice. Walt right there, he pushes it back out. Eddie Narens in control. Eddie moving that puck forward. He gets around one. Cottage Grove pops it back, but they let right there, trailing him. Takes shot opportunity and saved. Saved. Let in the corner.
Oh, Eddie got it.
Puck now pushed on the far boards and right in the corner where Ishams is. Ishams is battling. He takes that puck away. He passes it to the center. Aaron's right there. Couldn't get up and get it. No shot on goal there. Cottage Grove now on the attack. Moving it down. Ends up taking a shot. Hits the back of Jastro. Shea Lett right there. Ishams. Jastro. Corner. Battling. Lett moves it along the boards. Cottage Grove takes a whack at it, but it goes back in the corner. Jastro in control of it. He's just going to stick it right in the corner and just sit on it. He gets pushed out. May have been a little dirty pool. We'll see what happens there. 29 seconds remaining. We're going to take that face off in the corner. They're going to bring all new legs on the ice. We've got Connolly taking that face off. Severson, Schiebel, Wilkins. I'm sorry, Sullivan and Fetzer. No, that is Wilkins, not Sullivan. They pulled their goalie, so they got six on the ice. Eden Prairie wins the face-off. Fetzer sends it down. Cottage Grove chasing it down. Wilkins gets in the way. Schiebel right there. He pushes along the boards. Sends it down. Cottage Grove retrieves it. They've got 10 seconds. They bring it behind their net. They pass it along their own boards. Fetzer right there. They move it forward. We got 3-on-3. We'll see what happens. They move it around Julian. 10 of a shot opportunity. Ends up hitting Schiebel. Schiebel gets it, and that's the end of the game. That away, Eden Prairie. Eden Prairie 1. Cottage Grove 0. They're mauling Eddie Kunkel, who was able to close out that shutout. Great job by the Eden Prairie Eagles. We have 17 shots on goal by Eden Prairie, with one of those going in. 11 shots on goal by Cottage Grove. None of those going in for the shutout. It must have been 12. I must have fat fingered something there. I gave it one to Fetzers. 12 shots on goal by Cottage Grove. That's the end of games for the day. We'll be back tomorrow morning to play the Lakeville North, whatever they are. We'll see you again tomorrow.